Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we here. Like I just be wanting y'all to know what time it is. Like for real, son. Like I be really wanting y'all to know what time it is. Like, cause niggas be really playing with your boy. Like niggas be really playing with him. Like you know what I'm saying? Niggas be really playing with him. Hoodie on, no hoodie on. Let me see. Hoodie on like Trayvon. Nah, but what's goody, man? I don't know. I'm gonna keep the hoodie on. Anyway, what's good, man? Welcome to Black Renaissance Podcast, man. It's the most wise fleet of Vel. We are here, and we gonna jump right into this, man. You feel me? We got a situation, you know. We got a situation here where we gotta ask ourselves a question: do NIQUE at Night hate men? I want to put hate black men, but I'm not even gonna put that. I'm not even gonna put that. Do NIQUE at Night hate men? So first, we're gonna give y'all a little backdrop into the situation real quick, right? So more or less, I can't really go into like showing all of the files and stuff that NIQUE put up, but basically she came out, she released the whole matter of fact, maybe I could show it from the Shade Room page and stuff like that. But basically NIQUE came out, she released a whole bunch of evidence about Tory Lanez and stuff like that. Matter of fact, we could probably even go to her page. We could probably go to her page and let me see something. Hold on. Yeah, so she came out and she put out all of this FOIA request information against Tory Lanez. And when she did that, she basically messed up Tory Lanez like appeal process. Now we're gonna go through her channel a little bit to see the last videos, right? We're gonna go and see these last videos real quick while I set this up real quick. And you know, if the stream starts lagging or whatever, you can just come back in, you know what I'm saying, or just wait until the video's done and then reload it then, or whatever the case may be. But let's go through the NIQUE page real quick. So Kelsey describes Tory assaulting Meg. It's not even. All right, there we go. Tory describes could I go down like this? Okay. No. Kelsey describes Tory assaulting Meg. Tory Lanez gunshot audio. Meg the Stallion crying in ambulance. Tory Lanez jail call to Kelsey. And then some stuff about Asian doll, and then some other guy who passed away who she had accused of being gay. And she does this a lot. You know, I find that NIQUE at Night always accusing black men of being gay. And I can't click on none of her videos to watch them because she will like try to strike my channel. She's that petty. She's not for black people. She's not for black creators. She's a only child Aquarius who's all for white supremacy. But anyway, let's get into Milagros coverage of the situation. Milagros really got into her ass, and I just want to, and I think this is the perfect talking point for who NIQUE is as a person. So let's get into it.
Then go stream. Let me make sure. Hold on. So now all of a sudden, everybody that got hold of certain exhibits.
Hold on. Let me fix something real quick. Oh, look at the devil. Look at the devil. All right, there we go. Hold on. Look at the devil. They tried to slip up. They tried to, you know what I mean, have a nigga slip up. But I work harder than the devil, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? The devil work hard, but he don't work as hard as me. You heard? The devil work hard, but he don't work as hard as me. So let me just fix this sound right quick, real quick. And we're gonna jump right into it, and I'm gonna give y'all this good old context the way we do.
Go stream. Let me make sure. Hold on. So now all of a sudden, everybody then got hold of certain exhibits from court, and now everybody want to play. The verdict wasn't enough for y'all? We went both.
The verdict wasn't enough for y'all?
When we was in there for 2 weeks.
The verdict wasn't enough for y'all?
Everybody else went there for 2 weeks.
A black man, you know, getting convicted.
Why you asking me if I heard Kelsey's testimony when I ran down her?
A black man getting convicted, taken from his kid and all that. Parents going through it. That wasn't enough for you? That wasn't enough for you, NIQUE? Oh, nah, that wasn't enough. That's not enough, because you got to remember, you know, it's about condemning all black men. It's about making all black men feel like we shot Megan. Well, I'm demonetized anyway at this point, so I could say anything I want. So you know what I'm saying? Like, it's about making sure like all black men feel like we committed a crime. It's to condemn all black men. And since NIQUE can't get a black man or man, she's kind of been going on this road to kind of spark a gender war. But I'm gonna let Milagro speak on it, because I told you everything she said. When a girl said
about the jail call, what the fuck y'all haven't been made aware of? What don't y'all know? What surprised y'all today? And y'all really gonna sit up here and drink this motherfucking Kool-Aid? And you got Nancy Dillon and Megan Cuniff acknowledging us now. Y'all are the same bloggers that they was talking shit about last week. Literally, y'all were the same ones who didn't have the credentials to even speak on this shit. But now that NIQUE, who's a black YouTuber, has gone and gotten these exhibits and put them out, and now that all this is out in the open, oh yeah, shout out to NIQUE. And what if was all that love when they was out there every day? What if was that when y'all was sitting y'all up there acting like we wasn't good enough to even be there? The court of public opinion is what they worried about, and that's why they pushing this shit. It don't make no sense to you that particular black blogs are the ones pushing this shit to condemn that man even more.
Nah, it's not particular black blogs. It's a particular black blog. And you have places like the Shade Room and TMZ and everybody, you know, that's pointing back to NIQUE's page, and they could easily go and get that evidence. They know that's a FOIA request, Freedom of Information Act request. Anybody could get that information. But the reason why these blogs point back to NIQUE, because it's like, look at what a black woman is saying about a black man. See, this is a way to alleviate white supremacy from the situation. It's like, hey, look, you know, it's like when the black police officer put the handcuffs on you, but it's the white cop who told him to do so. You feel me? You know, like when the black police officer put the handcuffs on you, but the white sergeant told him to do so. That's what this is. You know, this is the black female officer putting the handcuffs on Tory Lanez, even prior to the trial, not prior to the trial, prior to the conviction, right? When the jury was deliberating, there was people who came on NIQUE StreamYard, and they were saying, like, you have to watch what you're saying, because what you say may taint the jury. The jurors are not sequestered. They're not in a hotel. You understand? They could watch Instagram. They could watch YouTube. You can influence the outcome. And I feel like to some degree, you know, Tory was getting a lot of fan support early on in the trial when Mob Radio was covering it. Once NIQUE at Night got out there, her and her little queer army, that's when things started to kind of shift. Now, she always wanted to say, I'm unbiased. She's so flip-floppy and never chooses a side, but come on, we know what side she's on. She's on the side of white supremacy. She's on the side of white zaddy. Find me a straight person that she speaks to, a straight black man, a heterosexual black man besides one of her cousins. You can't find it. Storm, remember Storm Monroe?
The shit already been out. Y'all acting real slow, real stupid, real delayed about some shit that we've been told y'all about. So then y'all go get a black YouTuber and y'all gonna plaster her all over everywhere and say this is what it is and this is what it should be and whoop. This ain't nothing but another motherfucking attempt to undercut me, bitch, my coverage and what the fuck I said. It ain't nothing changed but the fucking day. I told y'all about all of this shit. And then you got bitches sitting up here saying, well, it might not be authentic. I haven't heard everything. Anybody, because I saw Nick say it, anybody sitting up here saying it wasn't no pause in them shit is a lie. And I haven't listened to none of that shit because I was there.
And it definitely was a pause in them shots after the third shot. That's a fact.
I need to go hear it now, because anybody sitting up here saying it wasn't no struggle, there was no pause, they're a fucking lie. It was pop, 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 pause, pop, pop. Yes, the fuck it was. Yes, it was. So it's a whole bunch of last minute assholes that's then popped up and they want to throw some shit out and and do all of that, bitch, and I'm not for it. I'm really not. And I'm not for lies. Now, y'all can have your own fucking opinion and do that, and that's fine. But a lie? No, bitch, we gonna straighten it out. And I saw Neek sit up and say, no, it wasn't no struggle. It was straight. It was 5 straight. You a motherfucking lie. You are a...
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And then you got to remember, right? Even the first stream, she tried to play the 3 shots. Like if you watch her first stream, I believe it's this. Let me see some. It's which stream is it? Because I could tell you exactly which stream to watch. It is. Okay, let me go to the lives. It is. Is it the? Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. Exclusive. Tory Lanez incriminating jail call. It's that one. So, if you actually go to that video and you go to the end. If you actually go to that video and you go to the end of the video, the one all the way on your right hand side, if you go to that video, right, and you go to the end, Nique is going to play the gunshots, but she's going to stop it at the 3rd shot and say, "Oh, that's enough for now." And then I think maybe in like another, did she put up a video of just the gunshots alone? The audio with Kelsey. Let's talk about the evidence. Oh yeah, okay, maybe in this video she played the gunshots. I'm not really sure. I think she did. But I know at the end of this one, she kind of played a little bit of it. And the reason why she did it like that at the end of the first video, in which she released the audio calls, and she was releasing everything piece by piece and throwing her tags on there and all that stuff, or whatever the case may be. You know, one, promotion is one thing. Yes, yeah. But she was trying to set a narrative. Nique is not a dumb girl. She's been in YouTube. She's been in these YouTube streets for a long enough time to understand the game and understand what white supremacy requires of black females. It's to convict, condemn, and further perpetuate the stereotypes, the negative stereotypes of black men. And every female, self-hating female that's pro-white supremacy, because you do not have to be white to be pro-white supremacy. There's a lot of black people who are white supremacists, self-hating black people. And you know, Nique is just too flip-floppy for me, man. She's too one way. Today is this way, tomorrow is that way. I don't choose no sides. I'm unbiased, but here is all this information to back the prosecutor. Like, she's easily swayed and gassed. She doesn't really have a lot of like life experience. You could tell this girl Milagros, beautiful young lady. She has
from
life
day
experience.
1 until
Nique is just the only child who was blessed. She looked like a blessed child.
18. Every time they played this bitch, it was a pause after the 3rd one. Where that man, y'all forgetting Sean Kelly's testimony now? We heard the pause, and Sean Kelly said that he saw Kelsey go in the car. He saw some he thought it was fireworks. And that's that shit I don't like. I don't like all you fake ass hoes with checks, knowing that y'all been up in everybody's motherfucking DMs. And I'm gonna tell you, hold on, pause. I don't like all y'all up in everybody's motherfucking DMs talking about, oh yeah. But y'all asses ain't said nothing publicly. Y'all asses are cowards to me. cowards to me. They so busy trying to get y'all, the everyday person, to believe what happened. Bitch, before they even had this, they still was not buying the albums. And y'all are trying to sabotage a motherfucking appeal. That's what y'all are trying to do.
Facts.
That appeal was making too much motherfucking noise. Facts. It was too many people that felt like, well, maybe it could be something else for their liking. And so now, come on now.
Facts. They trying to sabotage this young man's appeal. They wasn't supposed to lock him up straight out of court like that, man. He was out on bail. They were supposed to, yo, you got to come back in on your on the day you got to, you know what I mean? Spend your little Christmas with your family, whatever. I like. But I understand, you know, because I don't look at NIQUE at Night as a person who commits crimes. So she don't understand the actual role that the judicial system plays. She just think that, oh, there's a bullet in Megan's foot, convict the black man. That's how Nika's looking at it. But Milagro, who's been through life, who's been around, is like, yo, you know, I don't think it's that. And even if it is that, is not enough evidence to convict that. And this is where we get the problem with a whole bunch of innocent people sitting in jail. Because if a man with millions of dollars still gets this conviction, just imagine what a nigga like me with fucking 1,800 subscribers is going to happen to a person like me in court. You get what I'm trying to say? He get railroaded. But NIQUE don't give a fuck. She just care about selling some pajamas, getting some donations, and staying on the right side of white supremacy. But when white supremacy is done with you, y'all already know.
Come on now. They said, how is it a direct hit to you? Because they're trying to undo what the fuck I told you.
They was trying. She was very instrumental in the narrative that was being pushed. She was very instrumental. NIQUE is single. Yes, she's single. And she's always been single. She tried to date Storm Monroe or whatever. He was going to come out to LA and come see her, whatever. She fucked that bag up or whatever. You feel me? And then she tried to call a nigga a fish. Basically tried to call a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Tried to call a nigga Olympus because he didn't want to really rock with her type shit. That's the type of person that NIQUE is, you feel me? NIQUE is the same person that was on the phone with Tasha K, on the phone with her, got off the phone with her, went on live, and then bashed her. Shout out to Auntie Tasha, somebody who really rides for black people. Regardless, you know, she do a little bullshit and all that, whatever the case may be. But she really rides for black people. She really does journalistic work. You feel me? Sometimes you gotta be biased when it comes to black people because white people are biased when it comes to their people. The only time NIQUE is biased is when it comes to black women. Because she's all for the gender war. She already done got her sperm donor. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's her baby father? I'm not even gonna get into all that. That's super.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? That's
and you hold this so sheepish that y'all was gonna sit there and dish it up.
That shit, you know, that shit get a nigga like, yo.
You can hear Kelsey on the line saying
really a war going on out
and that he's in the air.
That chick just playing with niggas free.
Like, the truth in everybody's face, but y'all didn't get that album to #1 on iTunes.
The album's never going to be number one.
Is that correct? Do I have that right? Y'all believe the shit so much that all of this.
Let me not even say that too, because Megan album might dead ass be #1 this year. I promise you. Like, after all of this, she done sacrificed the nigga and all that. Like, she's responsible. All that, man. Yo, this shit is demonic.
It'll be done after the fact. You can't get them to post a YouTuber, bitch, on their best day. You have YouTubers doing work every motherfucking day. Where they be at? But now y'all want to repost this shit because it aligns with what y'all wanted it to be anyway.
Facts. How much times niggas steal stories from YouTubers? All day and tomorrow. Do they ever be like, yo, this is the source of the info and all that? Sometimes I once in the blue. if you're a gay black man or you're a gender warring black female or a tether.
Y'all believe
And
the shit so much that all of this has to be done
It's
after
not an
that.
FBA forehead that NIQUE got. That NIQUE forehead ain't don't look FBA. I ain't gonna hold you.
You can't get them to post a YouTuber, bitch, on their best day. You have YouTubers doing work every motherfucking day. Where they be at? But now y'all want to repost this shit because it aligns with what y'all wanted it to be anyway.
Fact.
The only people that look crazy to me right now are a whole bunch of y'all dumbasses. Like, literally. The fuck up out of him. They fucking with my life and I got shit to do. But, lies. They said when they posted the shit, it went exactly how you said. Exactly. Exactamundo. And if any of you hoes think that, bitch, I'm not gonna get on my social media and say what the fuck I wanna say, you're slow. I don't know why the fuck you over here. You don't identify with my thoughts, but you on my shit. Do that make sense to you? You hoes is slow. And then I want these different blogs to tell y'all about how they've been sitting on fucking phone lines. Unless you lied then, bitch, you lying now. Who you really believe? Go ask them. Who y'all been talking to? Who y'all been discussing? Who y'all believe in? Who y'all felt like was supposed to come back with an innocent verdict? They're not gonna tell you that. I'm the only one that's gonna say something, bitch, and stand down on it. All you hoes is cowards. But it's been like that from the jump. Bitch, in 2020 when I said this shit wasn't right, bitch, it wasn't nobody next to me saying, you know what, go ahead. No. It wasn't nobody right there, so bitch, I don't need y'all ass now. Really, to tell whatever truth I feel like I want to tell.
And I like Marbury
with
like New Orleans accent.
You hoes don't want to listen, bitch, block me. Because if you think I'm going to stop saying it, bitch, you slower than me. You think I'm slow? No, bitch, I'm... And watch how I keep that shit going. Watch. All this shit drop while everybody sleep. The fuck out of here. They don't know who it is, bitch. It might be yours. Stay around long enough, bitch. They might pin that bitch on you.
Facts.
Your daddy, your brother, your whoever.
And that's the truth. And that's the truth. And that's what we do it for. You feel me? As journalists, you want to make sure that the courts are fair and balanced so that your brother, your uncle, your cousin does not get convicted of something that they did not necessarily do. You could just be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Another female could make a mistake and she could go on the stand with immunity. And you got to sit there and not say a word. And your life hangs in the balance of everybody else. As a heterosexual black man in America, your life hangs in the balance of everybody else. If a police officer pulled you over, you have to sit there and stand all straight and affirmative and hope to God that they don't shoot you. Because your life hangs in the balance. And you have to deal with the consequences of everybody else as a black man. Like, what type of shit is that, man?
Y'all believed her so much that that nigga had almost 1 billion streams last year, and she ended the year with not one record on the Billboard Hot 100. Stop pretending like you with that girl and tell her the truth. And maybe we all would be in a better place because the shit ain't adding up. So what's the problem? Y'all love and support so much, but we don't see a reflection of it. Bitch, please. I don't look for validation from the internet. That's why I say what the fuck I want to say. And they gonna do what they want to do. That's taking a YouTube, that's taking a Twitter, that's taking an Instagram. Bitch, I do not care. I will never be a sheep ass. Sitting up here worried about bitches in comments. Bitch, I was reading transcripts. I'm keeping an eye on these court dates. Bitch, I'm watching like this. I'm checking the temperature. I'm seeing what the fuck going on. Seeing all of that shit. So ain't nothing you can tell me. And it ain't got shit to do with what the fuck I said. I ain't that bitch. I don't give a fuck what a said. I don't give a fuck what a bitch said. And y'all drinking that Kool-Aid that got y'all pitting man against woman. Bitch, I'll never be against a black man. I will never be against a black woman. Me not believing a black woman don't mean I'm not for my people. That's where y'all get shit up at. If I don't believe seeing all of that shit.
Putting men against women and
so
all
ain't
that,
nothing
like,
you can tell me.
That's what
and it ain't got shit to do with what the
shit about
said. I ain't
some
that
real
bitch.
gender war
I don't give
shit
a fuck
over
what
there.
said. I don't give a fuck what a bitch said. And y'all drinking that Kool-Aid that got y'all pitting man against woman. Bitch, I'll never be against a black man. I will never be against a black woman. Me not believing a black woman don't mean I'm not for my people. That's where y'all get shifted. If I don't believe you, that must mean I want you to go to hell and I don't want you to prosper. That don't mean none of that shit. You're saying something that I don't believe. They want me, you identify with Tory and da 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 da. Bitch, I identify with the truth. She slipped up a few times. We heard it.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
That's it, bro. Just say you got it wrong.
Man, listen. That being said, man. That being said, I'm gonna leave it at this. Like, at the end of the day, that shit was whack. How NIQUE played the situation. That shit was whack. How NIQUE kept stepping on Tory Lanez neck after he was already convicted and all that. Putting out the FOIA and all that, doing FOIA requests and all that. Like, nah. But it's a new year. You feel me? And I wanted to get this video out there so I could have a record of how I felt, number one. And number two, I honestly feel like, you know, like NIQUE got some real like dark karma coming to her this year. You know, you don't do things like that, man. We've seen too many YouTubers pass away last year. Too many, you know, Black manosphere YouTubers pass away last year. And some of our sisters was applauding those things. But right now we in a war. We in the real war right now. It's a real war going on in these streets. Versus cops, versus ops, versus everybody. As a heterosexual Black man, we fighting so much. And all we asking for is our sisters to stand by our side. But unfortunately, we have single baby mothers like NIQUE who wants to spread that single baby mother cancer and keep us divided. That being said, y'all, peace and reparations, man. See y'all on the next one.